स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। Let us spend some time in silence and prayer. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit. Let us offer our salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda and all great teachers, all great saints, all great sages whose teachings we have inherited. May their teachings, may they bless all of us in search for the truth. As you inhale and exhale, think of positive vibrations, pure vibrations, peaceful vibrations, strong vibrations entering into your body and mind. They will destroy all the impurities, restlessness, negativity, weaknesses, diseases in the mind, in the body. Slowly breathe out the positive, peaceful and other vibrations. Try to make your mind like a lamp in a windless place, which does not flicker, calm, quiet and steady. Think deeply, I am the Atman beyond the Annamaya Kosha. I am the Atman beyond the Pranamaya Kosha. I am the Atman beyond the Manomaya Kosha. I am the Atman beyond the Vijnanamaya Kosha and even the Anandamaya Kosha. Think of the well-being of all people, known and unknown, including entire nature. Send positive, peaceful, pure, divine thoughts to all people. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Bhadram karnebhi shrunuyama devaah, bhadram pashyemakshabhiryajatraah, sthirairangai stuštuvagam sastanobhi, vyashema devahitam yadayuh. Swasti na indro vruddhashravah, swasti nः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Please repeat next mantra. Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishvarupah, Chandobhyodhyamrutat Sambabhuva Samendro Medhaya Sprunotu Amrutasya Devadharano Bhuyasam Shariram Me Vicharshanam Jihva Me Madhumattama Karnabhyam Bhuri Vishruvam Brahmana Koshosi Medhaya Pihitah Shrutam Me Gopaya. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Tacchayoravruниmahe Gatun Yajnaya Gatun Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastu Nah Swastirmanushebyah Urdhvan Jigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Shanchatushpade. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Now we will chant 5 shlokas of the Ishavasya Upanishad. See the book. Those who don't have the book, share with your neighbor, please. Purnamadaha is the Shanti Pata, which we studied a few classes back. First mantra. Om Ishavasya Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha Ma Gridhakkasya Svidhanam Kurvanneveha Karmani Jiji Vishechataggasamaha Evam Tvayinanyatetosti Na karma lipyate nare Asuryanamate loka Andhena tamasavritah Taguste pretyabhigachanti Eke chatmahano janah Anejadekam manaso javiyo Nainadeva apnuvan purvamarshat Taddavato jnanatyeti Tishtattasmin napo matarishva dadhati Tishtat tasmin napoma tarishva dadhati. Above tasmin, though mark is not there in the book, but listen carefully, double dirgham. Tishtat tasmin napo. Na me the double dirgham. Tishtat tasmin napo. Matarishva dadhati Tadejati tannejati Taddure tadvantike Tadantarasya sarvasya Tadu sarvasyasya bahyataha Bahyataha Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Yes. So previous to the last Sunday was 22nd. We had a very big public celebration of Sri Ramakrishna Jayanti in one of the centers in Bengal. In Bengal, their tradition is after the main Jayanti, Titi Puja, which we did on 19th, all over the world. Subsequent Sundays onwards for nearly 1 week, especially Kamarpukur and a few other places, they do for 15-20 days. The joy of an avatarana, joy of an incarnation. But in one center, it's a village center, especially in North Bengal, it's called Sahudangi, which comes under Jalpaiguri district, Siliguri district, especially the borders of Bangladesh. It's always in the talk, in the news. What is that? Siliguri corridor, chicken neck. There, every 1.5 hours journey, we have Ramakrishna Mutt centers, mission centers, started 100 years ago. So that Swami was interested to have my participation there in the public celebration. Can you imagine in a village center and around that, what, 20-30 villages, from morning till evening, only about 20,000 people attended. See their devotion. Coming by walk, coming by bus, coming by train, coming by cycle. So much devotion. 20,000 in a village center. And 15,000 people were fed with hot khichdi and sweet. Sight to see, dancing in the name of Sri Ramakrishna. Markets, jatra. People keep coming. Prasadam, bhajans, Baul songs, markets. They establish shops. That is their income, that is their economy. Sri Ramakrishna did that also, village development. All in the name of Sri Ramakrishna, whom they have not seen. They have heard, that's all, through the Kathamritam. A sight to see, sitting only in Domalgoda in Hyderabad, Deccan Plateau, thinking we are great. It's like trying to measure Mount Everest with 12-inch scale. Should go and see North Bengal. 15,000 people fed, Annadanam. About 200-300 volunteers, dedicated, cooking, whole night cooking. How much you have to cook? A huge godown of rice, potatoes, vegetables, sweets. Mart, Sri Ramakrishna says, mart of joy. He broke open that joy in the market. Like tene, honey. When honey is there, the honeybee, sweet ants will come. Nobody went away disappointed. Nobody went away unhappy. Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna. The Baul came from Kolkata, one Baul singer, traditional Baul singer. His high pitch of Ramakrishna, he sings, whole village is repeating that name. So last Sunday we were occupied with that joy of mart of joy, market of joy, because of Sri Ramakrishna. So sometimes to see the different activities in the rural Bengal, how they have popped up in various places. Small dispensaries being come up, some school is there. Then Jalpaiguri, there so much work, up to Nepal borders they go, into Nepal they go, disaster times, famine times, rainfall, cyclone times, they do seva. A huge temple of Sri Ramakrishna is there, sitting there, Sri Ramakrishna in all his joy, in his glory. So, Ramakrishna Mahima is infinite, spreading. That was last Sunday's program. Now we'll continue. Just a quick revision is first shloka is all about oneness of God or God in everything. It is non-duality. Don't, as Swamiji said, Fill everything with God. Fill everything with God. And Sri Ramakrishna gives the example, our mind should be like jalebi. You know, jalebi. In the beginning, what is jalebi? It's only powder. It's only powder. That is mixed to a certain proportion by water. And then it is fried like appalam. It is fried in oil. It becomes crisp. It becomes reddish. But that is only akara. There is no guna. There is no taste in that. But the form is there. Sakara nirguna. See, Sri Ramakrishna is such a brilliant teacher. He uses jalebi to speak about Brahman and non-Brahman. Nirguna saguna. Nirakara sakara. The form is there, but it is tasteless. But he says, Brahman is raso vaisaha. Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad says, raso vaisaha. What is God? Sweet. Very tasty. And Name Ruchi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Name Ruchi. Taste in the name of Harinama Sankirtana. So sweet it is. So fried in the oil of knowledge. That oil is knowledge. But then we need sweetness. That dry jalebi is soaked in the syrup of bhakti. That sweetness, that syrup, panakam. Then after a few minutes, every bit of that jalebi form is absorbing that sweetness. It takes half an hour, 1 hour. And then when you bring it out, people go rushing to buy that hot jalebi in the streets of Kamar Bukur. You can see that. You see? So what is our life, or how should our life be? Our spiritual life, not business life, not just entertainment life. Our mind should be fried in the oil of knowledge, soaked in the syrup of bhakti, like jalebi. Because we are habituated to sweets, Sri Ramakrishna used this example of jalebi. Keep that in mind. Fried in the oil of knowledge, soaked in the syrup of bhakti. That means everything is God there. Every bit of that jalebi is sweet. So whatever you do, morning till night, the X factor, bring in God, bring in the Atman. Ishtadevata if you are a Bhakta. Brahman consciousness if you are an Advaiti. No problem. Ishavasyamidam sarvam. Idam sarvam. Purnamadha purnamidam. And related with Ishavasyamidam sarvam. There also the word idam has come. Purnamadha purnamidam. Ishavasyamidam sarvam. Nothing left out. It's not just in this hall or in that above temple. He's there in the garden. He's there in the market. He's there near the gate. He's there in the watchman. Shatashvatra Upanishad says. Vivekananda was very fond of this shloka. Many times he has quoted it in his lectures. Tvam stri, tvam pumanasi, tvam kumara, utava kumari, tvam jirno dandena vanchasi, tvam jato bhavasi vishvato mukaha. Shatashvatra Upanishad says, Tvam, O God, Tvam Stri, you are the woman in front of me. You are the man, you are the young, you are the old, you are the girl, Kumari, Kumara, and you are also that old man. Tvam jirno dandena vanchasi jato bhavati vishvato mukaha. You are the old man who is tottering with a walking stick. And your mukha is Vishva, Vishvato mukha. You are everywhere. The Brahman is addressed as you. Tvam Stri, Tvam Pumanasi, Tvam Kumara, Utava Kumari. Tvam Jirno Dandena Vanchasi, Tvam Jato Bhavasi, Vishvato mukha. Same idea comes in the first mantra, Ishavasyam idam sarvam, and it does not stop there. He insists, he asserts, Yat kinchit jagatyam jagat. In this world, kincha, whatever, subject to change, that also is God. So, practice renunciation. Therefore, since everything is God, surrender to God. Second sentence, Tena tyaktena bunjita. By giving up less luggage, more comfort. By giving up, you can enjoy more. Don't give up, but give up mentally. Hold on to the fort. Do your duties. Think of the Brahman everywhere. Think of that one consciousness everywhere. Magradak kasya svidhanam. It can be understood in two ways. Whose money are you thinking it is yours? It is not yours. It all belongs to God. It is God. In the Bhakti concept, Lakshmi Kripa. Mahalakshmi has come to your house because of your purity. You have done some sadhana, but don't misuse it. Don't try to think that it is mine. Ghamand, he says, Hindi, ghamand, ego. Do not run after anyone's wealth. Kasya svidhanam. That's where, in modern language, we have got the CSR policy of the government. Corporate social responsibility. To the common man money. Give it back in different ways. Schools, colleges, hospitals. So many things are going on today. In this whole month, it is CSR accounting only. 2% evolves in there. Serve the people. Contribute back to the society. Kasya svidhana. From this it has come, probably. Because it was not being done, so some amount of law and order brought compulsorily. You have to show that you have spent it for the good of the nation, good of the poor man. Kasya svidhanam, ishavasyamidam. Then after telling that, bringing the oneness factor, the Brahman factor everywhere. The second shloka which we studied on 15th, kurvanneveha karmani jiji vishe jatagam samaha evam tvai nanyate tosti na karma lipyate nare. The word nare, it means human being. It also can be understood as all human beings, irrespective of caste, creed, background, jati, kula, mata. Everybody can attain God. Everybody can participate in this divine consciousness because each soul is potentially divine. There is nothing as this. Only these people have this soul, others have no soul. All human beings have got the right to participate, to absorb that knowledge or attain perfection. They have the aspiration to become perfect. Vyakulata unte chalu. They can be of any community, any caste, any kula, any pranta. No restriction. Because Ishavasyam idam sarvam. God is everybody's property. So, life on this earth is a struggle. Is a sadhana. People often quote Swamiji's definition of life. Life is unfoldment and development of a being under circumstances tending to press it down. There will be enough pain and pressure. But if you are able to live amongst it, come out with a new life, bounce back as they say, as the wave falls, again it rises. Wave falls, again it rises. Doesn't go deep inside. It again comes out. Another wave comes. Similarly in the mind, there will be waves and waves and waves. But if you can know skiing, it's a great art in the West, which is coming to India. Must be in the sea coasts. Florida and other places, they have the skiing competitions. The waves are very, very in the Pacific very furious, very fast. So skiing. Sometimes for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, the person is not seen. Somewhere deep in the water, but suddenly he will come out. That's an art. That's a science. They have practiced. No fear. Just one skating board will be there. Again he will be thrown out somewhere. Again he will come out. So the aspiration for higher liberation, unfoldment and development of a being. An ant also, going on a table, you put your hand around it, it will climb and go. It has got that ability. You create more problem, again it will go a little far distance and go to its house. Still you create obstruction, circumstances. It will pinch you. It will bite you. Say, why you are coming in my way? I've got my right. I've got my dignity. Don't stop me. Look, when an ant is going, I keep thinking of these shlokas. Where is the heart of the ant? Where is the mouth of the ant? Where is the kidney? Where is the liver? Where is the stomach of that ant? But still, what consciousness is there? You touch it, it will react. A spider, an ant, a mosquito, consciousness. When you read the shloka, you have to apply it in daily life. Should not forget this. That's why memorize. Earlier gurus, they never encouraged books to memorize. Memorize the Shankara Bhashya. Memorize the original shlokas. So because we are too much occupied with money, matter, business and this and that, we want always book. So he says here, life on earth has meaning and significance. Unfoldment and development of a being. This is not a being, this is a thing. It has no reaction. A being is that which breathes, that which crawls, that which grows. We are human beings. Ant also is a being. Elephant is a being. So a being, if he can come out of the circumstances, then that is life. And he says here, life on this earth has meaning and significance when we are striving for something higher. Not the mundane pleasures, not the sensual pleasures. A boy or a girl gets stuck up in 5th standard, says, I'm happy in this 5th standard only, then there is no life there. Another 5 years, go up to that 10th. Then the challenges. Then the profession. Then higher life, higher decisions. So having understood the meaning of life, which is unfoldment and development, we must try to live a life of 100 years. You can desire 100 years, no problem. That's what he says. Kurvanneveha karmani jiche jiji vishe chatam. Chatagam 100. Samaha. Evam tvayi nare, to you, O man, karma na lipyate. The fruits of your work will not attach themselves. Anyatha na asti. There is no other way. Shatam samaha. 100 years you may want to live. A full life of 100 years dedicated to higher aspirations, higher purpose, higher joy. But you have to do your karma. Karma means your actions have to be performed. Your duties have to be performed. 3rd chapter, I think 4th or 5th chapter of the Karma Yoga lectures, what is duty? A Vidyarthi has got his own karma, his own duty to acquire more knowledge and share that knowledge. A monk has got his own duty, sannyasa dharma. A householder, grihastha dharma, grihastha kartavyam, responsibility. A teacher's kartavyam, to impart knowledge to the youngsters. to motivate them, to inspire them. So these are all. By doing all this, desire to live 100 years. Not by diseases, not by infections, not by other things. A pure, peaceful life people are living. So, Shankaracharya says, Tavad hi purushasya paramayuhu nirupitam. What does it mean? That long life verily has been determined to be the length of human life. That long, 100 years, nirupitam. Shatayur vai purushaha tavadhi purushasya paramayuhu nirupitam. But the point to be highlighted is not just quantity of 100 years, but the quality of 100 years. Vivekananda says, having been born as a man, leave a mark behind you. Do something heroic. Do something purposeful. So quality is possible only when there is inspiration for knowledge, the enthusiasm for knowledge, the zest for knowledge. Then the quality will be very high. Seek knowledge. Christ beautifully says in the Sermon on the Mount, ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall get. Knock and it shall be opened. Vivekananda says, knock on the doors of nature. It has to reveal its secrets to you. They are the scientists. Scientists in botany, scientists in physics, scientists in biochemistry, scientists in anatomy, scientists in astrophysics. So many. Scientists in music. Same Sarigama Padanisa. How many ragas, how many rupas, how many swaras are coming out? They are discovering, they are creating, they are mixing. So action is going on. Quality is increasing today. People are quality conscious. Whether you are having food outside or food inside, quality. So every Hindu, when you follow this mantra, Kurvanneveha karmani, karma karo, continue to perform your work. He has to fulfill 5 debts. He has to do 5 yagnas, a Hindu, before he dies. 5 debts, gratitudes, runam tirchukoval. And that has to be done sincerely, seriously, carefully, and happily live for 100 years. Gurvanneveha karmani jije vishe chatagam samaha. What are the 5 yagnas, 5 debts that he has to fulfill, a Hindu? Number 1 is Deva Yagna. Prayer, prarthana to the Devata, Ishta Devata. Go on praying, communicating with that Supreme Being. Offerings, worship of the Divine. How much God loves. Sri Ramakrishna, how much Mother loves. So love Sri Ramakrishna. Love the Divine Mother. It is not just having fear of God. Unfortunately, we have put fear in the mind of our children. Vivekananda says, is God a municipal commissioner sitting with a danda? Or a police commissioner sitting with a danda and say, if you don't do this, I'll punish you? Off with that God, he says. Satchid Ananda Swarupaha, Anandamaya Purusha is before you. Why fear? Why bring that concept of fear of God? Love God. So that is the first yagna, Deva Yagna. Bring some offerings to God. The second is Rishi Yagna. First is Deva Yagna, second is Rishi Yagna, gratitude to the teachers. That's why Guru Purnima is celebrated. Vyasa Purnima is celebrated as Guru Purnima. in the spiritual traditions. Teacher's Day is there, Radhakrishna's birthday, September 5. But sadhaka looks at Vyasa Purnima as his Guru Purnima. So gratitude to the ancient masters. Be grateful that they have given so much of knowledge. Study their works, study the scriptures, Shastra Swadhyaya. And salutations to the great teachers. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Parama Gurubhyo Namaha, Parama Rishibhyo Namaha. We have not seen them. We have not seen them. But we have heard about them. We have got the Upanishads. Who composed this Ishavasya Upanishad? You don't know, I don't know. Who composed Keno Upanishad? It was just a dialogue. Kathopanishad, a dialogue. It was not a particular person. It was just a teaching, an interaction between Yama and Nachiketa. That's why there is no personal names in the Upanishads. Isha, first word, Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam. Put the first word, then per better. Kene Shitam Padati Preshitam Manaha Keno Upanishad. We don't know, but we have to read. We have to study. We have to realize the truth. So that is the second ranam that we can repay. Think about them, share their knowledge, absorb their knowledge, and then share that knowledge with others. And Upanishads, which are nearer to us in the Ramakrishna Vivekananda Vedanta tradition, Advaita Vedanta, what should we do? Spread the message of the Upanishads to others. The third debt is to the forefathers. Every Hindu has to fulfill the wishes of the ancestors who have left a rich legacy in front of them. Pitruranam. Who is your great-grandfather? You have not seen him, but you know he was there. He might have been one of the greatest teachers in some village, a great man. And his father, great-great-grandfather. See the words? Great, grand. You want to forget all of them? Vivekananda says that the greatest mistake that the nation can do if you forget your ancestors. Roman civilization did it. Mesopotamia did it. They did not, youngsters did not care for the elders, started disrespecting, whole culture collapsed, whole civilization collapsed. That's why he says, go back to the Upanishads. That is our strength. That is our glory. That is our spirituality. So Rishirunam, Pitrurunam, Devarunam. Study them. Then give happiness to the elders in the family who have sacrificed everything for you. Do pranam to them. There's a very interesting story of an old man who was sitting, who could not move, who could not see, but he could hear, half blind he was. Then a crow was sitting across the window, and it was talking something, ka ka ka. And this, his son was moving around in the house doing some work. Said, my dear child, can you tell me the color of the crow? He said, black. Sir, my dear father, the crow is black. And he went. After 5 minutes again, can you tell me the color of the crow? Father, black. I told you 1 minute ago. The boy added second sentence. Third time, after 5 minutes. My son, can you tell me whether the crow is there or not? Is it black or white? The boy increased his voice. I told 5 minutes ago, it is crow. It is black. It is sitting there. 10 times the father asked. Final time the son burst out. How many times I have to tell you that the crow is black? Then the father said, my son, you asked me 100 times when you were a child. You asked me 100 times when you were a child. Every time I said, it is black. Now only 10 times I asked you, you are becoming angry. See how very sensitive story. Show that respect. Practice that respect. That is how you can repay your gratitude to them. You do not know what we were in the childhood. So we should do namaskaram to them. Like that. That the ranam can be taken care. The fourth is manushya yagna. Manushya ranam. It's a sacrifice. It's a yagna. Repay the gratitude and the debt to the society around you, to the people who have contributed to your growth, to your community, to your locality. You may have stayed 30 years, 40 years, 50 years in some place, some area in Hyderabad. People have contributed to your this one. Go to them. Talk to them. That is called samohika. Together you come together. You repay your gratitude to them. Then, fifth is bhuta yagna. The animals, the nature, the protection, care centers, love of nature is bhuta yagna. So intense karma yoga, the Rishi says, mantra says, kurvanneveha karmani jiji vishe chatagam samaha evam tvayi nanyate asti na karma lipyate nare. There is no other way for all human beings to follow. Do not forget the importance and attitude of yajna while you do the karma sadhana. What you do for others is yajna. What you do for yourself, morning till night, is spiritually is yoga. Your japa, your dhyana is yoga sadhana. But you go out and serve this community, serve the world, it is yajna. You are giving back. So that is the second, this one. So the spirit of inquiry is required to experience joy. One is called vyashti, another is called samashti. Vyashti is individual growth. Samashti is welfare of the entire society. Together I look. Sangachadvam sambadadvam. Why? Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Because of that, we have to fulfill the circle. We contribute to the growth of the society. Now, let us take up the third verse, third mantra. Once we will chant and then go forward with little explanation. Continue later. Asuryana mate loka andhena tamasavrataha taguste pretyabhigachanti eke chatmahano janaha. So first shloka is about Advaita, is Brahman consciousness, Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Second shloka is for those who are in the society, who have to do their karma, the 5 vratas, 5 yagnas. Now the third is a warning. If you don't think of the Atman, what will happen? Asuryaha. Normally when we say Asura, Rakshasa, immediately we get only cinema idea. Who has seen Asura? Who has seen Rakshasas? It is like a cinematic ideas, imaginations. With the horns, with the claws, with these, they will come, old films. So immediately we say, both Dayam vastundi, idu vastundi, yasta vastundi. So here the meaning in the Upanishads is, Asuryaha is darkness. It is sun, is a cloudy sky, looking very dark. I had been to Darjeeling, we have a center there. And in that very building, Sister Nivedita stayed for 15 days and breathed her last on April 10th, 1911. That room has become meditation room for us. So everywhere cloudy. It was only 4 or 5 degrees temperature. Now, even now, suddenly it will become cloudy, all messy, can't see anything. Like that, damp. That is kind of tamasic attitude. So asuras, it's like ghosts everywhere. After 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, smashan ho jayega. Darjeeling will become smashanam. Nobody will be there, running inside, where cold will increase. So he says here, sunless, fit for demons, fit for rakshasas. Known as andhena, blind. Why? Devoid of self-knowledge. Andhena tamasavritaha, darkness, it is enveloped, covered by darkness. What is the first shloka? Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkinchi jagatyam jagat, cover it with God. But the third mantra says everything is covered with darkness because ignorance of atmagnanam, self-knowledge. And there are different lokas, different attitudes in them. Ekecha atmahanaha. Those who are devoid of self-knowledge are like people who have committed suicide. You see, so you have to be careful. You have to tell people, don't commit suicide. Do some other work which can give you happiness and joy and peace. So there are worlds known to be sunless and fit for demons. It may be within us, it may be your painful experiences outside. Why? They are enveloped in darkness, such as what the blind, those devoid of self-knowledge experience. Those people who have neglected the attainment of self-knowledge and have thus committed suicide, as it were, are doomed to enter those worlds after death. They go into darkness, darkness, darkness. What is it meaning? There are worlds known to be sunless and fit for demons, etc. The technical meaning of the shloka. Those people who are neglecting or neglected the search for knowledge. They are busy with only petty politics, trivial things, small things. For them, their body is the temple. Dehame devalayam malaki. Preserve this body. Polish this body. Paint this body. Feed this body. So whole thing is only body conscious. There is no Atman consciousness. So what will happen if you forget or neglect or ignore the Atman? So 3 points, 3 warnings have been given by the Rishis. What will happen if you ignore the Atman? If you neglect the search for knowledge? If you disrespect that search for knowledge, what will happen? And live a mere ordinary trivial life. A life of pancha indriyas. The word tamas is used there. Tamasavritaha, covered by darkness. Is not physical darkness, but spiritual blindness. Now it is dark. After 1 hour, little more darker. Forest area, much darker. Because it is all covered by trees. Even little sunlight also doesn't come. So it says here, the word tamas used here is not physical darkness, but spiritual blindness, which is compared to hell or asura loka. To ignore the ever-present reality of the self is to keep away from all light. You are running away from light and you are clutching to the shadows of life. That is called a kind of suicide, a kind of killing oneself. You have no higher thoughts. It's a warning given in spiritual life. Now 3 shlokas you see. First one, Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Second, Shatagam samaha you can have, but kurvanneveha karmani. Third, if you don't think of the Atman, this will be spiritual blindness, like killing oneself. Next we'll take up in the next classes. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।